What an atheist believes has nothing to do with his or her atheism. Actually, more to the flip side, his or her atheism usually is a result of what he or she believes. In some aspects, it's wordplay, but in many, it's just the lack of an intellect. When people hear that I'm an atheist, they immediately and idiotically jump to conclusions. I hear that I must be a Jew then, from Christian idiots who are not intellectual at all. Some have told me that I must then be a Satanist, or that I hate God, that I don't mind hatred, war, or violence, that I'm an angry person, I'm a miserable man with no decent life, I have no morals. Muslims have actually told me that I can't do that, and they demanded for me an immediate proclamation of faith in at least some God that they recognized anyway. Then, of course, there are the people who assume that they know that atheism is a religion or a set of beliefs, a set of teachings, a code of behavior, and that's usually bad behavior, obviously. They don't stop to at least look up the definition and the etymology of the word. It simply means without theism. I'm without any adherence to any theology or deity, real or man-made. Atheism does not teach anything good or bad. It doesn't teach you to kill, but it also doesn't teach you to respect life either. It doesn't teach you to lie, cheat, or steal, yet it doesn't preach ethics and morality. That's because it doesn't teach or preach anything at all. It simply describes a state of no self-relegation to a god or gods, and all the beliefs that go with that. What you think or do beyond that is solely up to you. There are no other attachments or characteristics of atheism, but of course the religious will make those up as needed. Some Christians think that atheists are against God and anything that might be part of Christianity. We can't be against him if we profess that there is no evidence for him. We may very well be against the vast immorality in the Bible, and the Quran for that matter, but we don't have an automatic desire to go against anything just because it might be part of that religion. As far as pushing atheism, I don't care to push atheism. My desire to point out all the flaws in religion and my desire to dismantle it comes out of the defense against the threat of tyranny and physical hostility that religion poses every day. I'm not trying to make people atheists. I'm not telling anyone that they have to join my club or a certain super daddy in the sky will punish them. And of course, I don't threaten to do the punishing myself when people find that my super daddy is just an absurd idea that I got in my head. I wouldn't mind religion if it kept to itself, if it didn't impose itself against other people's will. I wouldn't bother pointing out its flaws. But since it demands to be taken seriously and truthfully along with science, I do have to do what I can and say what I can to let people know that first, it's very ridiculously fabricated. All of religion's tenets are. And then I have to let people know that life can be lived well, happily, without terribly fearing something in the sky that loves you.